This Panoptix training session is on drop shotting. Drop shotting is just vertical fishing with the bait and fish on the sonar. The bait can be a jig, a walleye rig, or a drop shot rig. I frequently get asked about settings that work the best, and the main factor is seeing your bait on 2D sonar is boat control. You must keep the boat in one place and the bait directly below the transducer. In 21 feet of water, the cone is about 7 feet in diameter, which means you have to keep the bait 3.5 feet from the transducer, which is difficult. If you're targeting a suspended fish at 15 feet, the cone coverage is only 5 feet. That means you have to keep the bait 2.5 feet from the transducer. I use the Panoptix PS30 for this drop shotting session. The cone is wider with the Panoptix than the 2D sonar. The cone angle is 120 degrees versus 20 degrees for standard 2D sonar with 200 kilohertz. The left side has 2D sonar and the right side the Panoptix. These lines are an estimate of the cone coverage. The fish show up as blobs with red in the center, and when they move, they show a trail of faint red, which I'll point out later. The grid lines are used to estimate the location of the fish. This fish is 5 feet to the starboard side of the transducer and about 1 to 2 feet off the bottom. Now let's go live. You can see the sinker and bait as two separate targets. The fish is now going up to the bait. He decides to leave the bait and swims to the port side. The red trail shows where the fish swam. The wider coverage is nice, as you can see fish 10 feet off to the side. You can either move the boat over to them or cast to them. I will have more training sessions as I collect more data. The fish I was after were walleyes, and this one ended up as fish tacos. One thing I learned from drop shopping is how many fish look at the bait and just swim away. You never get this information unless you fish directly below the transducer.